to the deadline now, and they're asking for that extension and vowing that they will improve the situation. Well, again, the Boat Harbor Act was passed in 2015. It is now coming up to 2020. It's been 5 years almost that they've had time to work on this thing. And I thought, they brought it on themselves, basically. Tony, good morning to you.
Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm all right. Tony, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm going for a run at HB Studios in Bridgewater, if you ever heard tell of that.
Sorry, you're going to what?
HB Studios.
HB Studios. Okay, what's that?
You go running and jogging, and they have a soccer field.
Oh, good for you. Getting a little exercise then. Yeah, all right. So what's prompted the call here this morning, Tony? Let me guess. You want Christmas Eve, you want the stores to close at 4 o'clock.
I do, and they do over in the UK, too. They have a petition to close stores on Christmas Eve at 4, and Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. Isn't that great?
Well, we are closed here on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and we close our stores at 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve, Tony. So, I mean, 1 hour, you're talking about 1 hour here. I don't understand what...
No, you're not, Mr. Rick. Walmart's open to 6 o'clock. That isn't acceptable.
All right, you don't think, and I mean, is there a reason why they're open, Tony? Is because people are still out there shopping, spending money, companies are earning money, paying their employees wages to man those stores. Again, I hear what you're saying, but I think we're long past, your issues here, really.
No, Rick, they're also talking about your mental and your physical health, and retail workers are no important. They need that break. They need that rest. It's time the government gets on and does something about this. They're all off, every level of government. Teachers, school kids, dentists, you name it, they're all off. And if you get an essential service, you're paying an emergency charge for it. So no, closing at 4 o'clock is reasonable. It's a push for it. People want that time off, and it shows you, even over in the UK, they have almost 7,000 signatures of support.
Well, if this is such a big issue, Tony, why is it you're the only one who's calling up this radio program about this particular thing here? As many times, Tony, as many times as you've been on this program talking about your desire to see Christmas Eve, the stores close at 4 o'clock, there hasn't been a single caller call up to say, yeah, bring it on, Tony.
Rick Howe, I want to tell you first off, we have 2 municipal councillors I know in the province that are supporting me. The second to answer you, there's a lot of things being fought that people don't call in. The fight for 15. There are a lot of things that people don't pick up to call in your show about because people don't like to talk, which that doesn't mean they're not talking.
Well, maybe not, but Tony, and I got to go on to other callers, but I'm going to just offer you some advice here. Keep up the work. I mean, keep it up, keep it going. Maybe someday, you'll get the kind of support you need that'll convince government that the time has come to do that. But you're not at that point yet, Tony, and I appreciate the call. Thanks very much. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. All right, who have I got next? It's